Good day, family. As we continue our teaching on the 7 pillars of wisdom, today we'll talk about the third pillar, which is godly counsel. When we seek godly counsel, we're seeking counsel from either God himself or from a godly person. Seeking counsel from anywhere else may result in either the wisdom of man or the wisdom of the world. We should always seek the wisdom and counsel of God. Counsel is described as advice, opinion, or instruction given upon request or otherwise for directing the judgment or conduct of another, opinion given upon deliberation or consultation. So again, counsel is something that we receive, and sometimes we also give counsel. But it's something we should look for always, again, from a godly person. Proverbs verse 8, verse 14 tells us this: counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding, I have strength. When God gives us counsel, it is his. He has sound wisdom, not unsound wisdom. Unsound wisdom will get you in a bad place. And God has all understanding and is all powerful. So therefore, he knows all, sees all, and therefore can give us the best counsel we can ever receive. The Bible tells us in Psalms chapter 1, verse 1, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." So we should not walk in the counsel of the ungodly or receive ungodly counsel from folks. When we do walk in it, then we're going to end up in a place we don't want to be. We're going to end up in sin. Don't walk in ungodly counsel. But God says you're blessed when you don't walk in that counsel. So seek godly counsel. Psalms 107 verses 11 and 12 tells us this: "Because they rebelled against the words of God and contempted the counsel of the Most High, therefore he brought down their heart with labor. They fell down, and there was none to help." When you rebel against God by not receiving his counsel, what will happen? You'll end up falling down. And what will he do? He'll bring you down low. He will humble you to the place and where you will have no choice but to seek him. But we need to seek him to begin with, and you won't end up in that place. Well, let's see what happened when Israel rejected God's counsel. Proverbs 1:24. "Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your desolation cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would come to none of my counsel. They despised my reproof." So we see here, God says a lot of bad stuff could happen to us when we don't seek his counsel. What do we see here? He says he'll laugh at your calamity. It's kind of a sad thing when God laughs at us because we didn't listen. But that's what God said he'll do. God wants to give us his best. He can give us counsel that surpasses any counsel of man. So why wouldn't we receive it? Receive God's counsel. He said, when things come upon you like a whirlwind, when the enemy comes in like a flood, instead of him lifting up a standard against him, he's going to release it. Why? Because you did not seek God's counsel. Seek God's counsel. When you don't choose the fear of the Lord and receive his counsel, you can rest assured you're going to find yourself in a place you don't want to be. But when we do seek the counsel of God, we'll see what it does. Psalms 33 verse 11, "The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations." So the counsel of the Lord will stand, and it will stand forever. The counsel of God is all-powerful, all-knowing. So why wouldn't it stand? It'll stand against anything, no matter what man might say, or even no matter what Satan might say. When God gives you sound counsel, walk in it and watch God move powerfully in your life. Proverbs 19 verse 21 tells us this: "There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, it shall stand." The counsel that God speaks will stand. It will never fail. It will always prevail, and it will always work out in your favor. The Bible tells us in Luke 21:33, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away." These are the words of Jesus, and Jesus walked in the counsel of God. As a matter of fact, Jesus is the counsel of God. He is the power of God. He's the knowledge of God. Jesus walked in his counsel, and so should we. God bless you and have a good day.